Welcome back to part 4. My name is Jack. Again, we're going to be covering the Colorado timing system. Specifically in this video, we're going to be covering a more specialized individual as in our own facility, Deaconess Aquatic Center, and how we can set up that facility and all the different variations. So you might have something similar if you have a 25-yard by 65-meter pool, maybe, but this is really a general, specifically for Deaconess Aquatic Center. Hello, again, my name is Jack. I'm the Deaconess Aquatic Center Equipment Operation Team Lead, and we are based in Evansville, Indiana. So to start out, we have a 65-meter by 25-yard pool. So this is not drawn to scale, obviously, but it's to get the point across. So the first variation we're going to cover is our 25-yard, 27-meter, or 27 lanes with middle. So this is a very general way we have it. This is our default short course setting until we have championship season. Just to help you understand, this is our boards down here where my cursor is. And over here are those green spots. Those are the diving boards. So just a little variation for you. And then these are our bulkheads. That's our 3-foot bulkhead, and this is our 6-foot bulkhead. I think they're actually in meters, but you know, roughly the same. So we have 7 lanes in the middle in short course yards. In short course meters, this jumps down to 5. You get rid of this outside lane on both sides, and you move the bulkheads over. And then these little numbers right here, those are just our blocks. And then obviously you have your 10 lanes with your lane lines. Now to move on to our championship technique method, same concept behind everything said, except we have a 10-lane pool in the middle and they go back to back on the flip turns. This pool you cannot use for a 2-pool meet. I need to stress that this is only for a 1-pool meet. You would use the previous slide if you're doing a 2-pool meet. So this is mainly like our sectional meets. You'll have it set up like this. And then you have your 7 lanes of warm-up, some other warm-up, and you can have diving in some of those lanes as well. Now this is a more common version we'll use for like GLBC, MBC, any of those big meets that are coming to town. You have your meet swimming right here in this general open water area. And then you have your warm-up here, and you have an additional 4 blocks of warm-up down here. That's important to note. And then you also have the diving boards with the whole diving well down there as well. So this is a different case. We've not used this one in a while, but I thought it was worth mentioning. So you have your 10-lane pool down here like normal, but then over here you have a 12-lane pool. This is one of those other different variations. The main difference in why we don't use this as a championship one with the middle and all of that is because you can't have RJPs because we don't have in-ground ports here. We only have those on our bulkhead and our deep well pool. So we have to work with what we have. I mean, it just works. So you would have your speaker, your button, and your touchpad. That's all you can have, which is the main deterrent why we don't do it very often. But it is an option. We have a gut for lane on each side. And importantly, you also still have a dive well down there on that side. All right, this is our main long course configuration we'll basically always be using, mainly because it has touchpads and blocks on both ends. You'll see in a minute why that's so important. And obviously, just stretch it out a bit. And then you have your 5 short course lanes down here. That's important to note. These are short course lanes, the short course yards even lanes that you're going to be using. And so our other long course setup, which you can see why, because we only have touchpads and blocks on one side, because this is too shallow to have any of that stuff. So and your boards are still down here over the warm-up lanes that are in short course yards. So as a summary of what we have covered, we have a short course. There's long, short course meters with the middle. We have a version with a championship in the middle still with 27 lanes. We have one of those with dive with less lanes, an east-west championship, and a long course championship, and a long course general. Hope this video helped you at least a little bit understand the Deaconess Aquatic Center. Again, this isn't meant to be some really long video. This is just a quick, here's all the different variations of the facility we have to offer, and here's why they work. So if you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments, and I'll reach you as soon as I can.